you doing today? I am I am having fun. All of our kittens are growing up. They are getting so big. Some of them are no bigger than a minute, but they are growing up. Um, the youngest kittens are almost 5 weeks old, and the oldest ones just turned 8 weeks old, and they are almost fully weaned. And so it is time to start allowing them to explore and have fun. And so they are wild when they get together. Today's the first day that I have allowed the kittens to mix and mingle. Usually it's the 7 and 8 week old kittens who live together, that are out and playing together all the time. And then once they're back in their living quarters, I bring the younger kittens out and let them play. But today I brought all 13 kittens out, and it's wild. It is truly wild. It is so cute to watch. And if you guys can excuse the close quarters and mess that is my bedroom where everybody lives, I will show you Kittens Gone Wild. Let me flip this around and show you. There we go. This is at the foot of my bed, very close quarters. Up on the chair we have little Moana. She was so tiny when she was born that her little parts were almost invisible. They were so tiny. And we, for a long time, thought she was a boy, and her name was Thor. We changed her name a couple weeks ago when she finally showed that she was indeed a girl. And her name is Moana, and she is playing with one of her, let's see, that is her nephew, Bubba Floyd. And he is, oh, wait a minute, no, those two are siblings. That's Emerald May playing with Bubba Floyd. The white one is Bubba Floyd. And those two are 5 weeks old, almost 5 weeks old. And that is their sibling, Opal Rain. Hi, Jaden. Welcome in. Glad to see you. Showing off all the kittens. We turned them loose, and we have Kittens Gone Wild. These here, let's see, trying to figure out which ones. Hey, Tiffany, welcome in. This one right here is a troublemaker. She's one of the oldest kittens. She belongs to Bianca, and that is Spice. And let me tell you, she is spicy. She's a spicy little girl. I cannot contain her. That is why we have a sheet over the top of their playpen. It's the only way I can keep her in at night, or whenever I have to have them in. And this little guy right here, that is Junior. Hey, Junior. Hi. That is Spice's brother. Spice and Junior, and somewhere we have Talia Rose. They are toppers. Oh, there's Talia. She just came in the picture. The one with that's pure white with the black tail. That is Talia Rose, and she is Topper's sister, his twin. Topper's the one that we lost a few weeks ago. And they all belong to Bianca, and they are 8 weeks old as of yesterday. And then behind Talia is Chris, and he is 7 weeks old. He belongs to, no problem, Tiffany. He belongs to Caroline. He's one of 4. It's hard to keep track of everybody. That one there, that other white one there, is Bubba Floyd. He belongs to China. I don't see, oh, let's see. Down in here, we have a couple of little sleepy heads. That one is Star Garnet, I think. Yes, that one had a stripe on its head. That's Star Garnet. And I can't tell who's sleeping next to her. That might be Minnie, but I can't tell. There's Moana. Moana is Chris's sister. Chris belongs to Caroline. Chris and Caroline are siblings to China and Bianca, and Marley and Darla. They're all siblings. And then over here, get off the computer, young lady. Get off the computer. Come on. Off. This one is Troublemaker. A little troublemaker. That's Spice. There you go. Spice is Bianca's. Here we have China and Bianca, the 2 adults. They just turned 1 year old, and they are co-parenting. This one right here with the white or black on top of her head is Opal Rain. That's Bubba Floyd. That one is Rebecca. I call her Becky. I think that one, I'm pretty sure that one is Idaho Joe. Yeah, that's Idaho Joe. This one had a tragic start to his life. He's got the cutest little marking on his forehead, and it looks like the shape of Idaho on his forehead. So he's Idaho Joe. There goes Minnie Pearl, I believe. Are you Minnie Pearl? No, you are Emerald. You're Emerald. It's hard to keep track of everybody. Look at Talia. She thinks she's big stuff. She figured out how to get up on top of the bed. And there's Spice, her sister. And this is one of their sisters. That's Darla. That's their big sister, Darla. Darla is from the same litter as China and Bianca. Bianca is the mother to Junior, Spice, and Talia. Here's Mama. There's Caroline. 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 Hey, baby girl. Are you Minnie? Are you my Minnie Pearl? Oh, no, you're not Minnie Pearl. Which one are you? You're Emerald again. Which one are you? Oh, you're Chris. You're Chris. You are Opal. Yeah, you're Opal. You're sacked out. You're Becky. This is Idaho Joe. His little marking on his forehead looks like the shape of Idaho. Trying to find Minnie. Are you Minnie? Nope, you're Emerald again. How come you keep getting in the picture? Somewhere we have Happy. Happy looks like Junior. The other fuzzy striped one. And all of these babies will be for adoption, along with their mom and their mom's and siblings and their older siblings from previous litters. They're hilarious to watch. There's Junior. There's Junior. Happy looks just like Junior, only she is darker. That's my little Minnie, I think. Oh, come here, baby girl. Oh, yep, this is Minnie. This is my little Minnie Pearl. Come on, let go of my shirt. Here's Minnie. Glenda! Hi! Here's Minnie. She wears a bracelet on her front leg. You can see it right there. She's so cute. Little Minnie Pearl. And come here, Star. This one is Star. Star Garnet. I named all the girls after gemstones because their daddy his name is Diamond. He's a Tom that's in the neighborhood that I've been taking care of for a long time. I'll tell you, you got to step very carefully when you have 13 little tiny kittens roaming around. There's Bianca. She's so pretty. Spice. No, that's a no-no. You don't get on the computer. Spice is a caution. She is constantly getting herself into trouble. The mamas really, truly do not care which baby bellies up to the titty bar. They'll take any baby that wants to nurse. And I love that about the moms. Most of those right there are China's babies. I think only one of those are Caroline's babies. Oh no, there's actually two of them that are Caroline's, Chris and Rebecca. Chris and Rebecca are Caroline's, and the other three, it's so cute to watch how they stretch and make room for those big babies. What's the matter, Opal? Can't you find a ninny? Can't you find one? Poor Opal. All the moms are so content to step in and help each other. And what's beautiful about this rescue mission that I'm on is that every single one of the kitties originated with this mama right here. Caroline is the queen. She is mom to all of the older kittens, including China, Bianca, Marley, and Darla, and the 5 boys that are 8 months old, and then her 4 younger kittens that are 7 weeks old. And then China had her 6 kittens 5 weeks ago, and then oh, Star looks like the kitten you had 20 years ago. Oh, her name was Faith. How sweet. Nana Nine Anchors, how nice to see you. Thank you for stopping in. Bianca had 4 kittens, and sadly we lost Topper. Topper looked, I do not see Tally anywhere. Wait a minute, there's Tally. She's over there. Topper looked just like Tally, except for that he had a little top hat, just like Opal. I don't see Happy anywhere. Hey, say hi to your adoring fans here, Junior. Say hi. Say hi. I'm not sure what's happened to our little Happy. The reason that I named the babies Chris and Happy is because about the time that Caroline had her kittens, in Long Island, there was a cat sanctuary called Happy Cat Sanctuary. And the owner of that sanctuary, his name was Chris. And that sanctuary received an awful lot of opposition from its neighbors. And I never have heard what the final outcome of all the rescue work that was done, but it burned in a fire. And there has been a lot of questions as to what caused the fire. But that sanctuary had well over 300 cats. Sadly, they lost a lot. Oh, here we go. Here's our little Happy girl. There's Happy. She looks just like Junior, only darker. Chris ran back and forth into and out of his house to try to save as many cats as he could. And on his last trip in to get cats and save them, he did not return. Sadly, he lost his life along with a good many of his cats. I do know that they were able to save at least 200 of the cats. And so our little baby, one of them was named Chris in his honor. And one of the little kitties was named Happy in honor of Happy Cat Sanctuary. And to answer your question of how many kitties I have personally, of my own cats, I have 6. But this Caroline family, Sweet Caroline family, I have 23. There's 13 kittens ages 8 weeks and under. There are 9 kittens between ages 8 months and 1 year. And then the queen, the grand queen, Caroline, and I do not know her age. I'm assuming she's somewhere between 2 and 4. This is at least her 3rd litter that she's raising now, and it will be her last. I am getting everybody spayed and neutered. Here you go, Minnie. Let me help you. There you go. There's Minnie. There you go. I'm getting everybody spayed and neutered and looking for homes for them. And when I place a cat, all I'd ask is for a donation towards the cost of spay and neuter. And it's with the understanding that if for some reason, after a valiant effort at making it work, if for some reason it does not work, the cat comes back to me. I don't ever want one of the cats to end up at one of the shelters when they could come back here and be happy and be with family that they know. And they've just recently raised the price on spay and neuter at Pet Haven, where I take them to be spayed and neutered. It was $55 for females and 25 or 50. Let's see, 25 for males and 50 or 55 for females. And it's just recently gone up to, I think, 30 for males and 60 for females. If we manage to get our van back before Saturday, I have an appointment for 3 females to go in on Saturday morning and be spayed. And it'll be $204 for them to be spayed, have an extra shot, an extra pain medicine shot, and get their toenails trimmed. There must be babies under my cedar chest. China's watching closely. Whoops. I think we might be keeping Tally. She was Topper's twin, and she is just an absolute love. It's not 100% for sure that we will, but I think we will. For the most part, they stay here in the bedroom, but they do wander out into the rest of the house a little bit. Here I title it Kittens Gone Wild, and they're getting worn out now, so they're all settling in for naps. Oh my gosh, look at this. That is Star Garnet, which happens to be the Idaho gemstone, state gemstone. She was dragging that old dirty sock of my husband's. It was found under the bed, and Bianca brought it out. She was dragging it. Opal is the white one back there with the black patch on her head, and she looks so much like Topper. Uh-oh, we got one fell back in her house. One fell back into house. Do you want back out, Minnie? Do you want back out? Come here. She's got the cutest little bracelet on her front leg. Come on. There you go. There's your family. They have been so much fun. China's babies had a really rough start. Well, China experienced a pretty rough birth. Look at you, big boy. Look at you. And if anybody's interested in reading her story, it can be found on my Buy Me a Coffee account. It is for supporters and members only, just because of the nature of the story. It's pretty graphic, but I don't think you have to actually donate to be able to read the story, but I think if you just sign up to follow me on Buy Me a Coffee, I think that you can still read the. Sorry, I'm trying not to show the litter box, but there's not a whole lot of room in here, so I have to have the litter pan right there. Nowhere else to put it. I think that if you just sign up to follow, I think you can still read the story. I don't think you have to donate to be able to read. I don't know. I haven't had the account there for a real long time. Of course, any support would be greatly appreciated. I haven't had a chance to show a whole lot of the kittens. They keep me very busy from the time I get up till the time I go to bed. More like the time I fall in bed. There's our sweet Miss B, Bianca. She's such an incredible mama. I have very recently, there's Spice. That's her daughter. I have reached out to Pet Haven and told them that if they have any orphaned kittens, like 1 or 2 orphaned kittens that need a wet nurse, that we can try Miss B with them, because she absolutely loves being a mom. And she's been kind of showing signs of depression here the last several days as she gets close to weaning her babies completely. And I don't want her to be depressed. And if she can help other kittens, that would be great. I know she would take them in a heartbeat. She has raised her babies, helped raise her mom's babies and her sister's babies. And she just keeps on producing milk. So I know that she would do quite well with any baby that you bring to her. With 3 moms, China's babies are quite pudgy. She's got some pudgy little babies. This little pudge is Star Garnet. Anyway, if anybody has any questions for me, you can throw them out there. I'll try to answer them the best I can. I love to watch them as they settle down. They're so wound up when I first let them out. They're discovering they can climb over here. I don't know, the lighting is pretty bad, but those are China's babies over there climbing. They haven't been out as long as Bianca and Caroline's babies, so they still have a little bit of energy. That's Opal. She looks so much like Topper, doesn't she, Glenda? As she disappears into the sunlight. Well, my battery's about to die, so I guess I'm going to have to end this live. It's kind of bittersweet to see her. I would love to keep one from every litter, but that's really not smart. That would give us 9 plus an elderly dog. And then if I were to keep one of the boys and one of the mamas, well, then that would bring us up to 11. I don't think that's quite how rescue work is supposed to go. I asked Logan if each one of us were to keep one kitten from each litter, which one he would keep. And unfortunately, his answers didn't match mine. So we have a problem. That would double our number of cats. Yeah, yeah, that's definitely a huge rescue fail. Look at those sweet babies. I don't even think that they're really nursing. I think they're just nuzzling more than anything. They just want to cuddle up to mama. Anyway, I just want to thank you guys for hanging out with me for a little while and watching the babies play. I know they were getting um, pretty tired. I should have gone live a long time ago and shown them when they were really wild. I'll do that here in the next few days. But they bring so much joy. They really do. I hope you enjoyed it. I know I did. So, anyway, they're getting so huge. Some of them are over 2 pounds now, which technically that means that they're big enough to be spayed and neutered. So, I don't really want to do them until they're older, just because it's a little safer. But anyway, I will bring you the babies again in a few days. Thank you for hanging out with me, and I hope you have a wonderful, blessed evening. Talk to you later, guys. Bye.